little late, but welcome back everyone to what should be entitled the top 10 master grades of 2014. But there wasn't even 10 master grades released this year. Yes, a grand total of 9 full release kits for the year, and to be honest, it was far from the greatest year. A lot of deja vu felt in 2014 due to a lot of reused parts and rehashed kits from previous years. But we did still get 3 truly unique mecha kits this year, so it's not all bad. This time, however, it's going to be a top 8, as I passed on the Phoenix as I really don't care for kits with a metallic coating or the Master Grade Unicorn. So here we go. Coming in right at the bottom of the list is by far the worst new release I've ever seen in my years of collecting Gunpla. And I use the word new loosely. What were Bandai thinking? Just slap a new backpack on the old Mark II kit, feature it in the anime briefly, and then the chumps will buy it up like nobody's business. What is this? Malibu Stacy with a new hat? Avoid. At number 7 is the Universe Booster add-on kit for the Build Strike Gundam, also from Build Fighters. As far as I know, this is the first, possibly going to be the last, add-on Master Grade kit to hit the market. Only coming in this low on the list because it's not a standard Master Grade kit per se, and would be fairly underwhelming if purchased on its own. This is used in conjunction with the Master Grade Build Strike Gundam to form the spectacular looking Star Build Strike, which has to be my favorite Master Grade variant of the Strike to date, knocking the Strike version remaster off that pedestal. But this is definitely not a kit I would recommend buying on its own. This kit also includes a lot of huge clear effect parts, which may or may not be to your liking. The third Gundam Build Fighters kit scraping the bottom of this list, and the first of 2 Astray variants, is the Sengoku Astray. What was an epic, super robot-esque samurai badass in the anime really doesn't translate to plastic as well as its real robot counterparts. An awesome looking model kit to say the least, but in my opinion it does cross over that fine line between scale model and toy. And that is exactly what it looks like. Its cartoony samurai aesthetics are awesome, but it does look like something you would pull from a kid's toy box. Besides that, for the most part, it maintains the majority of the Astray's pros and cons. Pros being the articulation and general playability, and the cons include loose parts and an outdated hand design that can barely hold its weapons. The deja vu is strong in this one. At number 5, the Astray Blue Frame D was the third Astray variant I built this year, and I have to admit I would be very hard pressed to build another one again in the future. But to be honest, this version does look astounding. Gone is my single biggest gripe with the Master Grade Blue Frame 2nd L's design, and that was that neck brace looking head. And all those orange blades all over the kit look amazing. Don't let Bandai fool you though by giving the Isle Striker pack a fancy new French name. It's still the Isle Striker pack, but it does seem to have been given a design overhaul and feels much sturdier than the one that you get with the Strike version remaster, even though it looks pretty much identical. But as for the mobile suit, if you've seen one Astray, then you've seen them all. Nothing new to see here. But if in fact you've never built an Astray, this is definitely an awesome choice. It looks savage with all those dragoons attached. Now we're getting into the good stuff. Blasting in at number 4 is the first 100% non-rehash, all-mecha new release. And that is the Master Grade Gundam X. All things considered, this kit is comparable to the Master Grade Wing Endless Waltz kits. It's compact, simple, and solid. It's also a fun, fast, easy build with minimal headaches. The end result is a middle-of-the-road, typical Master Grade. It doesn't fail at anything in particular, but at the same time, it doesn't excel at anything, which is a very nice sweet spot. Considering Bandai put the time and money into designing this kit from the ground up, I had expected to see either a full release or an online exclusive version of the Gundam X Mao. But I guess that won't be happening. This is a kit I really do recommend, especially to beginners. It looks fantastic and it's pretty damn solid. We're into the top 3 now, and getting the bronze this year is the Build Strike Gundam. An awesome redesign of an already awesome mobile suit. Everything on this redesign is perfect. It maintains the core of the original suit with some nice new angles. A perfect mix of old and new, this kit looks fantastic. Well, that's until we get to the Build Striker pack. an awkward vertical facing wing design, and the general quality of the pack just feels lacking in general, and it really lets down the entire package. But thankfully, that's where the Universe Booster comes in. Slap this on instead of the Build Striker as well as those other extra parts and you get the Star Build Strike, an absolutely epic mobile suit. If the kit came like this in one box without the Build Striker pack, I think this would be a good contender for the number 2 spot. What? The Hi Nu at number 2? Are you crazy? Well, maybe I am. Let me make this clear first. Without a doubt, the Hi Nu Gundam is the best Master Grade released this year. It beats every other Master Grade kit this year in every aspect, hands down. But this is my top 10 and there's already too many Gundams on it. Not packing in as much under the hood as last year's Sazabi Verka or 2013's New Gundam Verka, the relative lack of complexity makes this a sturdier kit and causes a lot less headaches when posing. Its smaller size and less detailed outer armor does mean it's less of a feast for the eyes than the last 2 years' offerings, but it still looks fantastic. Personally, to be honest, I prefer a solid poseable kit with less exterior flashiness than a glorified marionette like the New Gundam, but it just won't blow as many minds when displayed on your shelf. Keep in mind though, I haven't used a massive sheet of water slides or lined this kit, but if you do, this thing will look sick. Taking the gold in my number 1 gunpla of 2014 has to be the Turn X, the only non-Gundam mecha release this year. Like I said, the Hi Nu Verka is technically an all-round better kit, but this one is truly unique. The Turn A series features some of the most fugly mobile suits in the Gundam franchise. But the Turn A really is something else, in a so bad it's good sort of way. It's my number 1 Master Grade release of this year for multiple reasons. First and foremost, this is a gunpla kit like no other. Asymmetrical, huge, bleach bottle green and just all round awesome. It's huge and eye-catching and the quality here is top notch. It truly is a gunpla like no other. And there is the top 3. If you love gunpla, or even if you're just gunpla curious, you can't go wrong with any of these kits. And I highly recommend checking them out. So that is my ranking for the best Master Grade kits of 2014. Not the best year for new releases by a long shot. Before we could look forward to a solid, exciting new release on a monthly basis, but not this year. And I can't help but blame that on the April tax hike here in Japan. With 6 whole kits released in the 3 months before the hike, and only 3 in the whole 9 months after. At this year's Gunpla Expo, I was shocked at the lack of Master Grade kits on display. Neither of the 2 currently airing anime series main mobile suits to be seen anywhere. No Master Grade G-Self, no Master Grade Build Burning Gundam, which is astounding considering the Expo featured colossal images of those particular suits outside of the event. The only 2 full release Master Grade announcements we got was the MG Dark Matter and the MG Gundam XX, both of which feature heavy usage of old parts. 2015 is looking rather bleak for the greatest line of mecha plastic models. What's to come in the future is yet to be seen, but here's hoping.